Should have kept on bullying. It was a whole like anti-bully campaign in the 80s and 90s, like stop bullying. But that's where we made the mistake. We should have kept bullying. Should have punched the shit out of these retards. Our commie mommy is at it again, chat, and this time she has a video about. Oh my God, this is a terrible pause. I'm sorry. Thank goodness I blocked this. She talks about Vogue 2.0 and that she has been a content creator for a very, very long time and covering these topics since forever, ever. And she kind of does a recap on things like her takes back then compared to her takes now, and how Vogue 1.0 shifted to Vogue 2.0, and we're gonna learn a lot here, so let's dive right in. Yes, and see what she has to say about this whole nonsense that's been going on now for far too long. Can we please make it stop? Make it stop!
So the other day, I saw a tweet. I feel like all my videos start out like that. The other day, I saw a tweet that said, "Woke 1 was crazy." Attached to the infamous photo.
This is usually how I film my stream content. Whatever is going on Twitter. I know I can turn it into something fun on stream that we can yap about. So I don't blame her for every video starting like, the other day I saw a tweet. Shoo, we should get off Twitter, shouldn't we? We should just like turn that shit show off. And especially, particularly, stay away from Reddit.
Of Nancy Pelosi and a bunch of Democrat politicians kneeling in African costumes back in 2020 to honor George Floyd.
Did this really happen? You can't make this shit up. She literally kneeling down and just like, oh, sure.
What a fever dream. There are many similar posts from people talking about how crazy Woke 1 was, or Woke 1.0 as they call it. Leftists talking about what they did wrong during Woke 1.0, how they came off too strongly with things like abolish the police, and how they'll do things differently during Woke 2.0. Yeah. You'll get him next time, champ.
I'm sure you will get him next time, champ. Keep trying.
Don't get me wrong, 2020 was crazy. At the time, I was a bit preoccupied trying my hardest to get Bernie Sanders and Tulsi Gabbard elected.
Oh, shoo. Is it cringe when you go back in time and you see like, oh no, what the hell was I thinking back then? We have the Vogue fatigue already.
I don't want to talk about it. But yes, from what I remember, 2020 was crazy. But that was not Woke 1.0. Woke 1.0 started long ago. Long ago when being woke was called being an SJW. Back when Anita Sarkeesian was public enemy #1. And I identify as an attack helicopter, believe it or not, was a joke young people told, and not your 65-year-old uncle on Facebook. You see, Woke 1.0 was not George Floyd and COVID masks. No. This was Woke 1.0.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Oh, God. I hate the word mansplain. I really, really do. Like, who the fuck came up with that shit? Guys, did we just have a hype train? Thank you. Wild. It's just on toilet break and we have no hype train.
Hello and welcome to the Shoe0nHead channel. I am your host, Shoe0nHead. You may also know me on Reddit as every e-girl combined into one insufferable millennial woman with fetal alcohol syndrome, or perhaps just Asmongold on HRT. As I am filming this, it is the 12th anniversary of my first video on this channel. 12
You might know me as a racist, bigot, grifter. My God, these people on the internet that give you some titles.
years. 12 years a slave to the algorithm. So in this video,
That is impressive. Kudos to you, Shoe, for lasting this long. 12 years. I'm tip the top of my head.
Video, we are going to react to that video as well as a few other old videos of mine. We're gonna see how well or how terrible everything has aged, because let's be real, a lot of this shit aged like milk. Wait, why is the arrow pointing this way? What the f— We're going to talk about Woke 1.0, the ancient lore of me and my channel, how the Overton window has shifted so far since then, how stupid everything looks back then in comparison to things happening today. I feel like every morning we wake up and we are living through yet another historical event. The news moves so fast.
Too fast. I can't keep up with it. Every day is something happening and I'm just like, wait, slow down a second. And by the time I get around the topic, it's already old news and something else happened. So I having a really hard time catching up with everything because it's moving so fast.
There's pressure to react instantly, to pick a side, to condemn, to support. But the reality is, when a story first breaks, we're not seeing the full picture. And that's why for years now, I have been using today's sponsor, Ground News.
Oh,
so let's quickly, is people will discover my channel and then they'll make reaction videos.
Oh, and before anyone says anything, no, I've seen the video prior. I've watched it, so I watched the sponsored. That's why I can skip it now when I'm doing a recap on stream, because I would never skip out on sponsor segment of our shoe. I wouldn't, only if I've already seen it and don't need to watch it twice, so I can skip the ad.
Videos to my videos, and they'll title them things like Shoe0nHead is done with the left, Shoe0nHead is finally waking up, and it's like,
what about Shoe0nHead finished on us? My favorite title. I think that one was from Tecton. Wait, what is it? Tecton? What is it Gundam called him? He's just like, stop it. Tecton, yeah, Tecton.
I've been woken up. Do not cite the anti-woke magic to me, Nuxtaku. I was there when it was written. Before your girl
real
was
name.
Kami Mommy. For better or worse, I was one of the founding fathers of anti-woke content on the internet. I saw this one tweet that was like, the idea there was a woke one is the most jarring to America's moment I've ever had. Really, bitch? I mean, like, I get it. I would pretend it never happened too. It was very embarrassing, but really, bitch? I was there when Bernie Sanders was talking about unions and has microphones snatched by Black Lives Matter. That was basically the birth of my entire political worldview. You can't pretend that shit never happened. I was there when a grown-ass scientist was harassed and brought to tears for daring to wear a shirt with like cartoon pinup girls on it. We need Nuremberg trials for all the 2010s. You should legally be forced to wear some kind of patch on you in public to identify.
I chose to forget all that because I don't want to remember all that because that shit was insane. God, I remember that trash, yeah. Please don't remind me. I've just like really tried my hardest to suppress all that.
You as a woke 1.0 freak. When I saw that tweet, I literally had to stop writing my other video to make this one because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna let these people rewrite history. We're not gonna let you write the history books, okay? Who do you think you are? Ghislaine Maxwell's father? So I'm going to be talking about 4 different videos here. Oppression Olympics, Social Justice League vs. Gamers, Average is Beautiful, and Questions for Men Answered by Women. I'm not going to be showing the full videos because this video would be 4 hours long, so if you want to watch the full videos, the links will be in the description. Thank you.
Dudes, what we should do, we should actually do a recap on Shoes on all old videos, shouldn't we? Like react to the really super old cringe stuff and see like what the fuck happened like 10 years ago.
Thank you. I love you. Bye-bye. So Oppression Olympics was my first cultural political video, uploaded July of 2014. 12 years ago. How old were you guys 12 years ago?
I'm not gonna answer that. Older than I am now, I guess. Make it make sense. I'm not gonna reveal
like
that.
60 years old in internet years, like 204 years old in e-girl years. If you have been,
let's just say I was there when the internet started, so that makes me ancient. I was actually around before the internet even was around, so yeah.
Here, if you have been with me for that long, you deserve, like, some kind of reparations or something. Like, you have seen some Alright,
And I discovered a shoe a couple of years ago. Actually, not that long ago. Like maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Something like this. Yeah, and I really, really enjoy her content, even though I know, like, first of all, I don't have a political stand. I don't stand on the right. I don't stand on the left. I am neutral in the middle. I listen and watch both sides, and I refuse to agree or I disagree with a lot of them, but I refuse to agree with any side. So I'll keep my middle ground. I'll take both retard takes in, and then just like, it is all nonsense.
about to watch it. I am so scared. I haven't watched this in years.
Hey there, pretty lady.
I hate watching my own stuff. I do. I know that feeling when you hear your own voice. We did that the other day with some cringe old YouTube videos of mine from like 8 years ago, and I'm like, no, I don't want to listen to this. I can't stand it. Oh God, it's killing me.
Do you wear heels? Do you wear makeup? Do
Oh,
you want
she's
to go on a diet
adorable.
and get thin? Don't do any of those things.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a feminist. That's right.
Let's do
a
all of those
feminist
things.
in 2014 America.
Can my voice even do that anymore? 2014 America! Oh.
Can I do that? No, I can't. I don't have that squeaky. America. No, I can't. I can't. I don't have that. Wow, impressive.
Can? Okay, never mind. Pretend I didn't do that. Alright, let's go.
What does that mean? That means I want you to stoop down to my level. And
No, I
that means
can't.
don't go on a diet, don't wear heels, don't do makeup, don't do
break
your
my
hair,
voice.
don't try to look pretty. I get cackles all the time and I hate it. I just love vlogging about it though, and I love blogging about it on my Tumblr. And shaving?
Smoke too
Forget
many
shaving.
joints.
Don't shave.
Too
This
rough.
video game character is dressed too sexily. I don't like it. Change it. I'm dressed too sexily and
Change
you
it.
don't like it? Stop oppressing me! Did you guys know that rape is bad?
She is too cute. She's adorable.
Rape is bad! Does anybody
Rape
know
is
this?
bad.
Rape is bad. And if you're not a feminist, you're pro-rape.
Who would have thought? Grape?
Oh good, it's over.
that-
Oh fuck, she's back!
Feminism in 2014 America is completely pointless. It's just a label that people are putting on themselves to feel special because
Why do I sound so cute? It's just a label people are putting on themselves like, aw, someone protect her! She doesn't know how bad it's gonna get!
it's
No.
the special snowflake oppression Olympics. Everyone is in this big race to be the most progressive and the most open-minded and the most oppressed. It is the strangest thing
Victim
I have ever seen.
Olympics.
And it's like infesting like the internet, and it's starting to
Yeah.
seep out into the real world. And like I really don't like it.
So,
And
little
also, back then, I felt like there was still this balance between internet culture and what slipped out in real life. But nowadays, in the 2020s, 26, the internet like literally goes hand in hand with real life. Almost, it's avoidable. Like everyone is on their devices constantly, and so it's gotten really super bad, terrible. Oh, cursed. Bah.
lore behind this video before we continue. First of all, Obama was president. Okay, this was before the Trump era. In fact, this was like months before Gamergate even popped off. This is ancient. Some of you don't even remember a time before Trump. Like, Trump is your normal. You don't remember what
I
the
remember
political and
Obama.
cultural landscape was like before Trump. That is like crazy to me. Anyway, at this time I was like,
Dude, I remember Clinton, and I remember freaking Bush and all that shit. God, I'm old.
23, 24, working at a makeup counter in the mall, and I noticed all the people around me were changing. Their personalities were shifting. They were becoming like very unfunny and like offended at everything. It was very weird. One example that sticks out in my mind for some reason was my friend screamed in my other friend's ear. My friend was like, you're gonna make me go deaf. And then my other friend was like, that's not funny. My brother's half deaf. I don't know why that one sticks out, but like that was a pivotal moment where I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Ancient.
Also, we later found out that her brother was in fact not half deaf, but anyway, the only thing I traced it back to was they all used the same website.
This video is mostly about...
I did not have a sexual relationship. Dude. Oh, what a classic. And then she brought out a book and stuff. And Mama was just like, maybe we should read it just for shits and giggles. Oh my God. Okay, Hammer got me beat. I don't remember Reagan. Okay, Hammer, that's before my timeline. Are we talking about the cowboy Reagan? You dressed up as Reagan for a school play? Barely remember Clinton? Dudes, I am ancient, I'm telling you.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Hammer is in his prime, okay?
No!
The older, the wiser.
Oh my God, is that Big Red? Oh my God, just blast from the past with this face.
Ew.
This woman should get some kind of like compensation for being on so many YouTubers' thumbnails. She was the face of the triggered feminist SJW for years.
Number one, shut the f*** up for a second. Now, if you would shut the f*** up for the 50th billionth time.
And then it was this other person. Where are these people nowadays? I wonder what
Yeah, what happened to them? The fuck happened to those guys? Looks like a Disney villain. Oh my goodness.
they're up to.
Tumblr is the reason there is just this outbreak and infestation of
Tumblr.
SJWs ruining internets and ruining
Is that still a thing? Are people still using the Tumblr? Huh? It's a word I haven't heard in forever ever. Tumblr. My goodness.
real life and just
Make me
sucking
feel
the
old.
sense of humor out of so many people I know.
Tumblr was very popular back then, but there was like some dark evil energy coming from it, and I sensed it. And at the time, that is where I thought all this woke SJW shit was coming from. Little did I know, like a lot of these people on Tumblr were
I know that my audience, you know, I can see how old you guys are, right? And you just as old as I am, and there's no way you can deny it because I got the YouTube stats. It tells me exactly the age of my audience. And I think it's adorable that I have like 1% of 80 plus watching me. I feel honored. So we do have some really old, ancient, wise people from long time ago that are watching me. And to those 1% at 80 plus, I like to stand up and salute you. Yes. Wait, 80 plus? Yeah. Isn't one like 1% 80 plus?
Oh, 70.
70 plus. Okay. That means that they're closer to 80. So, yeah, I feel honored that you old, wise folks would watch such a nonsense youngster with a virtual avatar watching this. Because I know you're old and wise and you're smart. So I feel honored. But most of my audience is in their 30s, so we're kind of like all we're like the 80s, 90s kids. So that's where we mix and mingle. I don't have 9-year-olds. Like no, 0% of 9-year-olds watch me. I mean, they're all over there watching Kaizen Up. So no wonder we don't get anyone over here. Old, yes. Smart, no.
college kids. All this like rape culture, white supremacist bullshit was coming from the college classroom.
But that's why you get me, right? Because we're all stuck there in the same time frame, and I guess that's why we This is why how I built my community around. This is the people that can relate to my takes, and younger people wouldn't understand. They wouldn't. They'd be so fucking confused. Besides, they have like a attention span of 6 seconds. And that shit don't hold up on my channel because I keep yapping and yapping and yapping. And it takes hours until I get my point across. And these generation alphas and betas, they wouldn't have a clue what the fuck I'm on about.
Time I didn't know. I was just a humble makeup
They're just out there.
So I was really confused, and I felt like I was going crazy. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to boot up the Shoe0nHead channel. I'm gonna vent and make a video. Nobody's gonna fucking see it. I don't care. As far as I knew, there was no other videos online talking about this subject. So I just filmed it, edited it, uploaded it, and left. Like, I didn't check the comment section, and I didn't even know that Thunderfoot, a YouTuber, shared my video, and that's how it originally blew up. And from there, I found out, oh, there's more people who agree with me. I found like Sargon of Akkad and like the honey badgers. It was crazy to feel like, oh, I'm not going insane. Things are changing.
There
are normal
in
people.
This big competition to see who could be the most progressive and the most tolerant, at the same time being the most annoying and the most intolerant people that I've ever met in my life. It is just a big, it's the oppression Olympics. Labeling yourself as a feminist.
Oppression
Stop
Olympics,
it.
yes.
It is not a movement anymore.
Stop it.
You do not need it. Nobody needs it. You have every single right that every guy has now. Like most
Dudes, we should react to some old Thunderfoot content. Dig out like a really, really old YouTube reaction, because I feel like I try to keep up with the new stuff, and I like watching the videos, but I feel like everyone is reacting to the same videos. No pun taken. This is how it is. And so I know there are 50 other VTubers that already reacted to this Shoe0nHead video. So how cool would it be if we go back in time and just get the old stuff? The long lost, forgotten footage of the internet.
Feminists on the internet just hate men.
Now, if you can believe it, and this might be hard to believe while watching this video.
He did.
This
But he was based
transgressive back in the day. This was like crazy to hear online back then, especially coming from
dudes when we were still hip and square and swell, you know? That's
a woman. We're saying things like, oh, feminism is doo-doo, and like obvious ass shit. Like, people have a victim complex these days. That was like sacrilegious. And now it's like nothing. Now it's like wallpaper. Everyone thinks that. Every day there's like a new racist e-girl popping up and saying the N-word and then falling off a week later. Like, if this video came out today, it would get like no views because it's the most basic shit ever. This video almost got me fired from my job, you know? Like, they found out where I worked, they called my boss, they were like, she hates women, like all this stuff. When it first blew up, most of the comments were negative. It was just a bunch of angry women being like, you're a handmaiden of the patriarchy. Like, this was before the term pick-me existed. Handmaiden of the patriarchy. That goes—
handmaiden of the patriarchy? My goodness, can we please bring that back? That sounds so much more badass than pick me. Pick me has also lost its meaning. Like, pick me, pick me, pick me, just because, I don't know, I think the dudes are cool. Handmaiden sounds badass. Oh my god, they were creative back then.
That was kind of hard. Can we bring that back? Okay,
Yes.
so that was the first video.
Bring it back.
Let's watch another one, shall we? This is called Social Justice League vs. Gamers.
may or may not have noticed, I've been fully immersed in this whole Gamergate thing since it started like 2 months ago.
Gamergate was 2 months ago?
Gamergate?
Oh my god. For those of you who don't know what Gamergate was, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, too long.
Some woman
too long
allegedly
ago.
slept with someone, and now the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Things happened in between that, but that's basically the gist.
It's too long ago, no one cares anymore.
I decided to actually put in a brief explanation because genuinely a lot of you might not know. Gamergate kicked off when game devs and game journalists were accused of sleeping with each other for better game reviews. A bunch of journalists then coordinated anti-gamer hit pieces, all coming out around the exact same day, saying things like gamers are dead and focusing on how sexist and white and male gaming spaces were. It was a mess that went on for like 3 years, arguably longer, and many people cite it as one of the first major culture wars online. People
Yeah.
went to the UN to talk about sexism in gaming. There was even a Law and Order episode about evil sexist gamers.
These guys, they just can't stand women in gaming.
What did they do to you?
They leveled up.
Oh my god, so fucking cringe. They just don't like women in gaming. And then someone beats the shit out of her. I want to watch this episode. Can we please have a Discord movie night where we find this episode and we watch it together? Also, Edwards, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Can't stand women in gaming.
What did they do to you?
They leveled up.
They leveled up. God, my God, television's so cringe. Oh no.
Also, Logan Paul was in that episode for some reason. It was a weird
Wow.
time. Anyway,
I need to
Seeing
watch
good
that.
friends of mine get labeled as misogynist, sexist, racist, only for enjoying video
And also, Nina, thank you for the sub. I've just subscribed. Thank you for the prime, I mean.
games and seeing through this very obvious agenda pushing 100% no. I
Fuck
honestly
no.
could not imagine being so deluded that you actually make yourself believe that all gamers are white, cis males who are worse than ISIS. I'm not even mad, I'm actually like impressed that these people have the ability. They're like champions of mental gymnastics of the oppression Olympics.
Mind you, since I am so old and ancient, and I come from a time where gaming, it basically started like, at first there was these arcades, right? A lot of arcade gaming, and then finally the consoles came out. I'm talking like Commodore, and then everyone's favorite. I think that's what made gaming more common was when Nintendo launched like Game Boy. I'm talking the gray brick. More and more people started like on a regular daily basis game, and back then it was male dominant, and I grew up with 3 older brothers, so I was one of the few chicks that actually grew up with video games. So unless you hung out with a bunch of dudes or you had an older brother, you wouldn't play video games as a girl. No, not in the early 90s. Oh, fuck no. And you would hide that shit. I wouldn't tell anyone about my gray brick. And then I loved Tetris and Super Mario, and I would fight with my brothers who gets to game the next, right? We would take turns. And it was very, very, very unusual. Fast forward a couple of decades. Now it's more common, right? Now it's like totally accepted. Like girls in gaming, it's nothing that. But yeah, I'm talking super early days, like OG gaming dudes. Yeah. There wasn't many women because a lot of my female friends used to make fun of me when they found out that I was actually gaming. And they're just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And imagine, to my surprise, years later, it's become so normalized for women to sit there like super hot and play video games, because super hot girls didn't sit indoors and play video games. They were out there partying, having fun, hanging out with other boys and doing cool shit. It was only for us nerds and really misunderstood creatures. It was a way for us to escape the bullying, diving into video games. And people tend to forget that this is actually how gaming started. But since I come from a very, very, very long time ago, I can tell you this. It was very hard for us women to convince that we belong in the gaming section. And I don't know if that was such a good thing. Maybe it should have been a dude secluded kind of hobby, right? Same like hunting and fishing. You don't see many women. I mean, some. I'm not like speaking of everyone, but it's very uncommon, very unlikely. It's more male dominant, and that's what gaming used to be. Oh, I remember. I'm old.
SJW logic and facts.
Tomboys, yeah.
Oh my god.
Coming in like, I like this.
But now we also make like tomboys seem like such a common thing. Like everyone was a tomboy growing up. No. I think it was me and another chick in school that was more like a masculine. And she also had older brothers. I had 3 older brothers. So no wonder I grew up being a tomboy. And it was the 2 of us. The rest were all girly girls, and they did girly stuff, and they thought we were the fucking weirdos and the outsiders, and they just like, clearly there's something wrong with Juju and the other chick. But now it feels like everyone, she's like, yeah, I was a tomboy, and it feels like every girl was a tomboy growing up. It's just like, are you making this shift up, or is this for real, for real?
Like that. I don't like this. This character doesn't look like me. She's not frumpy and below average. It makes me insecure. Change it. Change this. I don't like this. I don't like that. I don't even play that, but I don't like it.
What the fuck are you on about?
Black, Mexican, Chinese, demisexual, lesbian, feminist, otherkin in a wheelchair with no legs and shit. And these crybabies would still not be happy.
Oh my god, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. They still f***ing do this shit. They still invade nerdy male spaces and force them to cater to them. They're still purposely making female characters like ugly and frumpy. You still can't pander to them because they'll never be happy.
Take a look at this.
It's a frightening and disgusting trend in the world of online gaming. Hackers rewriting code to simulate sexual assault.
Sam Meggs stopped playing online over a year ago because of what she calls a misogynistic mentality that already exists in the world of gaming. The graphics are so good, this attack is eerily realistic. Eerily realistic.
Oh, so realistic.
Oh, that's it. You've been doing it wrong. God damn.
Mind you, when Lara Croft hit PlayStation 1 and we saw her 3D, you know, those, we're just like, oh my God, the graphic, it's almost like it's realistic. So mind you, but prior to that, we only had like little pixels and they would... Gaming used to be so choppy and blocky, and when games like that came out, we're just like, holy moly. It's almost like real life. Oh my God. Imagine time traveling and showing them like Unreal Engine 5 or something. God. Because I remember me and my brother just like, gaming will never be better than this. This is as good as it gets. It's like, wow. And how could they? I mean, this is already ultra realistic. God, we were so naive back then.
Damn.
Good
God, I
times.
forgot all about the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks.
No way, Shoe. So you got your dad to get a traffic cone so you can make like a... Go on. Lick.
Oh, that's sex. You've been doing it wrong. God damn.
Love this. It's so realistic.
Realistic.
Look at Shoe.
You've been doing it wrong. God damn.
God damn.
Oh my God, I forgot all.
Shoe, you got the moves, man. This is ultra realistic.
About the traffic cone. My dad literally stole that traffic cone off the street from me. I was like, Dad, I need a traffic cone for this video I'm doing. He like took it off the street and he's like, here you go. He didn't even like ask what it was for. I was just like, thanks. Like, it's good to have a supportive father in your life. So this one is called Average is Beautiful.
Race together? Wow, how progressive.
Oh my god, Race Together. I forgot all about this. In 2014, Starbucks did this thing called Race Together, where I shit you not, they made baristas write hashtag Race Together on the cups to encourage discussion about race relations with customers.
Oh yeah,
God,
let's
cringe.
get rid of race relations.
This shit only happens in US of A, right? I make such a big thing of this like whole race debate. So implement it on Starbucks. Yeah, that shit's fucking retarded. Now it happens in UK and Canada. Yeah, we're a little bit too late. We're like 20 years too late. We're just like, we're doing that shit now. But I'm blaming the US. You guys started it. Make it stop.
Like tension by just making awkward conversation about race at Starbucks. Why?
They were forcing 18-year-old kids to have awkward-ass discussions with strangers about race. Yeah, can I get a tall cappuccino? Ah, yes, hello. I see you are a person of color. What the f*** were they smoking back then?
If you say want milk in your coffee and just like, what? You don't like black coffee? What's wrong with you, you fucking racist?
Like, I just imagine some black lady, like, on her way to work, walks into Starbucks, like, oh, can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same fucking joke. I didn't even remember. I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we have the same brain or something.
Listen, social justice. You can, like, invade video games all you want. You can do whatever you want to comics. But don't...
I see you're a woman of color. May I recommend some milk for your coffee?
Don't touch my Disney. I will send the hounds on you.
Oh god.
Let's mix it.
Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
Weird.
This one is called internalized misogyny.
Wait, what did she say? I missed it. Something Disney? Next thing you're gonna tell me, Disney? So poor and naive.
Can I have a latte, please? And the barista just like, I see you are a woman of color.
Oh my god. I made the same fucking joke. I didn't even remember. I did it again. Wow, it's almost like we have the same brain or something.
Listen, social justice. You can, like, invade video games all you want. You can do whatever you want to comics. But don't touch my Disney.
The world was good back then. And no, they can't touch the comics and the gaming. None of that. Leave all of that alone. Like, what the fuck?
I will send the hounds on you.
Oh god. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her. Nobody tell her.
Weird.
This one is called internalized misogyny.
If you're a woman capable of individual thought, you probably had the term internalized misogyny thrown at you.
Disney went full on like vocal, like they shifted the gear straight from first gear and down to the fifth and then the sixth, and now they're on overdrive. They skipped out on the rest. They like literally ruined the entire like. Oh god, terrible.
So what is it exactly? Fucking retarded. The end.
Back when you were allowed to say retarded.
There are so many stupid feminist rebuttals, but I think internalized misogyny has to be like my top favorite. Right after she's doing it for male attention, and she'll learn when she's older. She'll learn when she's older, as if one day it's just gonna be like
magically wake up and
you.
Oh, now I know. It all makes sense now. Of course.
Holy shit! Manspreading is an issue!
I am literally older now than I was meant to be in that skit about the future. And I did not, in fact, learn when I got older. I got worse.
These people have an excuse and a buzzword for everything. Racist, sexist, MRA, right-wing, conservative, privileged.
Oh my god, MRA. I forgot about MRAs. Oh my god. MRAs were men's rights activists. And before people were getting called like incel online for criticizing women or supporting men, they were being called MRA. Yes, it was considered an insult back then to care about men's rights. This was before the modern red pill. This was before Andrew Tate, Clavicular, Fresh and Fit. We had like Roosh V.
For the longest time, I wanted to do a post on how to approach girls that are ordering a drink at the bar. So what I did is I went to the toy store and I bought some dolls. These two are the cute girls who you want to have sex with.
That was
Dude,
Bizarre
what
Andrew.
the fuck? Man, YouTube was so peak back then. It was literally broadcast yourself. You could make a video, went to a toy store and then explaining how women are supposed to approach men at the bar, or men are supposed to approach women, whatever, with like tiny little dolls. Oh, I miss old YouTube.
Tate back then.
MRA, right-wing, conservative, privilege. They do this to move the goalposts. So then you're like, oh wait, I'm not an MRA. This is why I'm not an MRA.
That's why you don't play the game. Like, I didn't know this at the time. I was naive and stupid. But you don't fight back. You don't go like, oh no, I'm not right-wing. I voted for Bernie. I have a gay friend. Like, no. Shut up. No. You just have to go, okay, and even if you're not, because literally all they have is the ists and the isms. Defending yourself from their thought-terminating buzzwords is just, it's useless. It's a waste of time. I wish.
Now it's just AI slop and like fruit K shorts, like these K-drama fruity shorts and banana chimpanzee, whatever. It's like flooded with just garbage, the whole fucking platform. And it's controlled by some AI overlords that ban channels, and it's out of control. And now they want to shift and change all that and make it more impossible for tiny content creators to get monetized and make it somewhere compared to the giants like Mr. Beast, where you got nothing with broadcasting yourself anymore. He's literally doing what the regular TV, you know, you used to have like these gaming show hosts that cost a fortune to make. It was like regular TV, and that's what YouTube has turned into. Like the budget of some of these video creators, it's insane. Spend millions of dollars and then making like a few 15-minute video. I mean, they make the money back, obviously, but how can you compete with that? And don't we rather want to watch some regular Joe Schmo that we can relate to, that has some base takes, that is making videos in the basement and just yapping about stuff, and it all looks like homemade and very, very low budget, just to escape the regular television? And then that's what YouTube has turned into. It fucking sucks, man.
Wish I knew that back then. So this is my most viewed video ever. 10 million views. Demonetized. Haven't seen a single cent from that video. Awesome. Anyway.
Wow. So we all know BuzzFeed is the internet equivalent of ass cancer. We know this, and I'm pretty sure the website is a government.
How can they do that? You get 10 million views and then you get nothing. Just demonetized. Now we're going to keep all that money. Thank you very much. And that's basically what they keep doing. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. Now with short watch hours, what is it? 20 million watch hours. Who's going to accumulate that? Who's going to get 20 million views on shorts? And if you don't get that, you don't get the monetization. You don't get to keep the money. Just YouTube says, oh, thank you very much for making content. We're just going to stuff our own pockets with it.
Experiment created to test my patience.
Is that a Mr. Meeksy shirt? Oh my god, dude. Back when Rick and Morty was funny.
They're known for hits like, let's get fat women to do poses only fit gymnasts can do. Being a woman is hard because compliments, and damage control the video. So without further ado, I present to you 36 questions feminists have for men.
They were just pumping out videos like this.
The 8K watch hour longer content per year part is doable. Yeah, that still gives me hope, but still, another Dutch guy, if you think of like a smaller channel or a content creator that's just getting started, it's going to take them forever, ever to get 8,000 watch hours within a year. For me, it was almost impossible to reach like the 4,000 watch hours if it wasn't for bigger content creators that kind of like mentioned me and pushed my name out there so more people would find me. And I had the help of some huge content creators. I'm talking Asmongold, right? He literally like pushed my YouTube channel and made aware of me so people would like follow over there, and I finally start watching my content. So if it wasn't for him, I would still be in the lower. I wouldn't have reached demonetization status. No, because it's very, very hard for smaller, noob, low-budget creators to reach that kind of hours.
Constantly. Every week, another mass-produced, corpo-slop, anti-man, anti-white video.
So when you see the word white, what comes to mind?
Privilege, I think power.
We can never let this happen again. I don't care if Trump blows up the world, okay? They can make Israel a 51st state, as long as I never have to hear,
hey fellow white guys,
ever again.
Oh,
How does
God.
it feel to be the same sex as Donald Trump?
How does it feel to be the same sex as someone I personally politically disagree with? The man is literally Satan to these people. Like, they could have said Hitler. They basically meant Hitler. Trump is their Hitler. It's very trendy to hate Trump right now.
Oh wow.
Well, nothing's changed.
I'm pretty left-leaning, but I've been called a Trump supporter like 6 times in the past few months.
6 times?
Oh, wow. Must
6
be a
times?
record.
Oh, you poor baby. Try 6,000 at the time.
Every day. Even I, as a Swedish citizen that has only ever been to the United States of America on a tourist visa, the ESTA 1 and the ESTA 2, meaning I can't vote for your president. I cannot. But even I get called Trump supporter several times a day. And I don't even vote for any political party here in Sweden, but apparently I support Trump.
Time the anti-woke, anti-SJW genre was mostly full of liberals. It was mostly liberals criticizing, all of this
Trump
stuff,
supporter.
all of this woke behavior. We all saw this as not real liberalism. This isn't the real left. The real left cares about real equality and workers' rights and blah 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 blah.
Screw you, Juju, for supporting Trump. Probably. But how? Where's the logic in that? I literally live on the other side of the pond. I ain't got nothing to do with what's happening over there. I'll just watch it all on the sidelines and going like, all right, USA, USA.
We wanted to call our side out. Obviously, that didn't work, but we tried.
Why do you have to sit with your legs so wide open?
Men have balls.
Oh my god, manspreading. One of the top issues people would talk about nonstop back then was men sitting with their legs slightly open on public transportation. It was seen as some patriarchal statement of power or some shit. Like every week we had to hear about manspreading.
Manspreading is when a man spreads his physical body to take up as much space as humanly possible.
What happened to all these little pet issues they were all upset about? I guess people can't afford houses now, right? They can't find jobs. I don't think they have energy to talk about the pink tax or manspreading or whatever.
Why are straight guys so obsessed with lesbians?
Wow, this chocolate bar sure is good. But you know what would make it better? Wow, another chocolate bar. 2 of a thing I like. Together.
People still come to my channel to this day and leave comments on my videos like, are you the chocolate bar girl?
No fucking way, man. That's when you know you made an impact. The chocolate bar girl. It is the chocolate bar girl. From now on, I'm just going to call Shoe the chocolate bar girl.
Legacy.
Why do I deserve to be paid less than you?
The wage gap is simply the average earnings of men and women working full-time. It does not count for different job positions, hours worked, or different jobs. It has nothing to do with the same job. It has nothing to do with discrimination.
So the reason I have a button that debunks the wage gap is because back in the day you could not escape hearing about the fucking fake-ass 77-cent wage gap bullshit. I don't think you hear about the wage gap anymore because young women are starting to out-earn young men. So that's a little awkward.
Why are women...
With what? And eventually, and hear me out, guys, because yes, women earn way more money than you boys will. They got two advantages, and it's called Boo and Ba. Booba. And they make a fortune these days. Everyone is their own, like, oh, look at me. I'm making a living by selling my naked body and getting money from from men. But the problem here in the long run, and I don't see this like working out economically. If we outwage the men by selling our booba, and that basically means that you guys are going to be broke, right? You're basically broke bitches because you spend it all on porn. You're not going to have money eventually left to buy these booba. And then what are the women going to do? Are they going to get some real jobs?
Perceived as the weaker sex.
Because on average, we are. It's a fact. Trigger warning. Facts.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't say that, Shoe. No. Women, weaker sex? How dare.
Libs owned. Trigger warning. Facts. Okay, Ben Shapiro, calm down.
Trigger warning.
Such a mic drop.
Are you intimidated by a woman who makes more money than you? That's awesome. More money.
So when women make less, it's called the wage gap. But when men make less, it's just more money. Sorry, I'm like responding to the old video instead of my video. I forget how stupid these talking points were, dude.
Goodness.
And sorry, I'm just watching these videos. I'm thinking about all the fucking people on Reddit who are like, Shoe0nHead sent me down the alt-right pipeline. Really? This is what did it? How the fuck is it my responsibility if you watch milquetoast ass shit like this and start goose stepping? I went down the alt-right pipeline. I was a Nazi. First of all,
wait, so Shoe was never left. She's been right all along. I mean,
no, you weren't. No, you weren't. You probably watched some Ben Shapiro owns college liberal compilations, and then some other YouTuber years later told you that's what being a Nazi is, and that actually having the politics of a Walmart HR department is salvation. Like, can we fucking relax? I'm sorry, I don't understand the YouTubers and streamers from this era who have like trolls remorse about this shit, that feel guilty for making fun of this stuff back then because they think them making fun of this stuff gave rise to Trump and whatever. It's like, no, this stuff gave rise to Trump, not you reacting to it. Like, why wouldn't you make fun of this shit? It's ridiculous and it's counterproductive. Like, you wonder why so many Gen Z men are further right than like boomer men. It's not because they watched a YouTuber called BuzzFeed cringe, right? It's because BuzzFeed and things like it, the media, academia, the culture that they grew up in, a reactionary movement needs something to react to. Like, this shit, as goofy as it was harmful. It was harmful to society in general, and it was harmful to like the left because this is how people saw the left. Trump wasn't elected specifically because BuzzFeed, right? I'm like, that's stupid. But there was this like slingshot effect against woke one. But more importantly, there was a hole in politics left from a do nothing.
We didn't bully those people enough. No, unfortunately, it is. I think we got the weak. Should have kept on bullying. It was a whole like anti-bully campaign in the 80s and 90s, like stop bullying. But that's where we made the mistake. We should have kept bullying, should have punched the shit out of these retards. And only then they would have gone like, oh wait, if I act like a retard, then I'm gonna get punched. So I better act normal, and then people are not gonna punch me, right? So this whole anti-bully campaign, it fucking backfired on us. And now look at us. Look at us.
An establishment that was just waiting to be filled
Good
by a populace,
old
and Trump
bullying.
filled that hole. Trump filled America's hole. He got America pregnant, and 9 months later, out pops a war with Iran. And America's like, I didn't ask for this. Well, why'd you open your legs, whore? Sorry. You were asking for it. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, now people online are like, oh, woke 2 is gonna be great.
I'm not talking deplatforming bullying. I mean slapping some sense into you and making you feel awkward for having a insane take. Shaming you for selling your body for just a handful of monies. It should be shameful. Shouldn't spread your legs wide open for the world to see for $5 and then get celebrated like, oh, wow, wonderful. Oh, my God, empowering. You go, queen. No, you should be fucking embarrassed. And you should have some shame and some, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-respect. Thank you.
Great. Woke 2's gonna hit like crack.
If
That
you thought
sort
we
of
were
bullying.
woke before, you done
So
went
stunning
and
and
woke the
brave.
beast. Welcome to Woke 2.0.
Do you want Hitler too? Because that's how you get Hitler too. We are not doing this shit again. I would kindly advise against it. If you look at everything happening now, like...
No. The Führer is on mine cruise. Sorry, they're somewhere in Egypt trying to board with the rainbow flags. 999.
Literal pedophiles running the world. Bills being passed to merge our military with
I can't make
foreign
it right now.
militaries.
He's on a
bunch
cruise.
of AI surveillance cameras popping up everywhere. Bombs we pay for with our tax dollars against our will going to blow up children. All of this shit seems extremely petty and unimportant. But it was part of this like deeply subversive, destructive rot in society. I used to always say that culture war was a distraction from class war, and for the most part, I still kind of think that's true, but I can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, you know? I could want the rich to pay their fair share and also want my children to grow up in a world where it's not socially acceptable to hate them. Yeah, these videos were a little cringe and like, I don't think they aged that poorly. Some of the jokes were really cringe and like...
And let's be honest here, it's called growing up. Your life will change. Shoe0nHead is a mother now. So obviously her takes are not going to be the same as when she was younger and didn't have kids, because you have a different responsibility. Your life is different now. That means you think different. And that's okay. You're allowed to change your fucking mind, man. It's called growing up. And you want to, especially when you have kids, certain things become more important to you because you realize like, oh shit, it's not about me and my young self and what I want. No, I want to leave the world and the future and something for my offsprings to be. Her take sounds very familiar, yeah. And I don't know why these retards keep going like, oh, you changed so much and you don't have the same takes. Obviously, she's not the same. She's a young woman and now she's a mother. And so things have changed, things have shifted, and she has adjusted according to.
Facts and logic, liberals! Pretty much do the same videos, but now they're more like organized and structural and scripted. I do the same videos, but in a more medicated sort of way. Big Vivans has taken away your millennial quirk chunguses. Big Pharma won't let me go merp. So that was that video. I thought it would be fun to do. What did you guys think? If you want to see my full, raw, unedited reaction to my first video, there is a bonus video up on my Patreon right now. Link down below.
What the fuck?
Also, all Patreon members get every single video a day early, uncensored.
I think she even streams on Patreon, if I'm not mistaken. Like, Shoe started streaming. Maybe we can convince her to come over to, like, other platforms as well.
No bleeps. I'm also doing Patreon-only live streams now, so I would love to see you guys there. Lots of stuff going on. Link down below. Join today. We want you. Join the Shoe Simps. Join the SS today. Also, a big thank you again to today's sponsor.
I'll be on the SS on Monday, Shoe. The side scrollers.
Ground News. Go check them out. Link down below. And I will see you guys with a new video.
Bye! Oh, what a fantastic, what a treat, huh? What a video. Time traveling. And yes, not that much has changed or improved. Yeah, I'm taking the SS Mine Cruise. Ah, dudes.